and welcome back. We're pretty much at the end game of the Gelfling Adventure. Jen has jumped to Kira's side. We can look around the room, try to save her life, or listen to the new creatures. Let's try to save Kira's life. The new creatures watch as Jen holds Kira in his arms, but try as he might, he can't seem to help her. Well, let's listen to the new creatures. We Yorkskicks were split into two races, the old ones and the Skeksis, when the crystal turned dark. You helped us. But more complicated than that, they actually shattered the crystal themselves, so it was kind of their fault. The Yorkskis are talking to Jen. Let's hear the rest of the Yorkskis' words. Repeat that word. You healed the crystal and you saved the world, Yorkskis tell Jen. To thank you, we have healed the one you love. Jen and Kira, go in health. And make lots of babies because you were the only ones left of your species. Kira and Jen and Fizzy Gig are happy. Let's see our score for the game. Congratulations, you have won. Gelfling Adventure. Yeah, there's really no score. It took you 76 moves to finish the game. My best score is 66 moves. Well, goody for you, Owlo. I'll bet you do even better the next time you play Gelfling Adventure. Sierra Online thanks you for playing and hopes you enjoyed Gelfling Adventure. Insert any DOS disk. The disk has no DOS to boot. Yes. Well, we have a bit of time, so yes, thank you. Sorry about that. Those beeps are loud. I'll show you guys some of the ways, well, some of the more interesting stuff and some of the ways you can die. So, go to our first instant and be right back. So, let's go back to sleep and see what happens. Jen falls asleep and dreams he must rush to the cave of the Earth's the wisest one. He wakes, he finds himself alone. Yeah. So, not a death, but at this point it really doesn't let you mess up too bad. Oh, let's not hurry again. Let's take a little nap after that hike. Now? You must be kidding! No, I want to take a nap. I'm tired. Well, fine, let's go back to the east. Yeah, it doesn't let us do much there. So, and we're going to do something extremely foolish. We've just seen the crystal bat up in the air. We're going to follow it. The bat has already gone. I wish it'd not seen me, Jen thinks. No good can come of this. No, he's not very nice, is he? Okay, will not let us really die yet. So we know what this is. Let's swing on the vine. Jen is not Tarzan. There doesn't seem to be any need for Jen to free himself. Fight the vines. A deep voice says, sorry, we will serve no vine before it's time. Ha ha ha. Stay very still. Let's ask her about the eye. I have but one eye, Urga answers. I saw the birth of the dark. Yeah, I saw the bright crystal go dark, and I know the secrets of the sun and stars. Yeah. Let's stay very quiet. Ruga waits for Jen to answer. Jen notices two horns growing through her stringy gray hair. Well, I guess we better answer. So, we can wait for her to come back. She stamps her foot, so we can't really die yet. So I'm going to pick the wrong crystal this time. He hasn't. But let's leave anyways. Sorry, I was kind of quiet there. Jen says goodbye and leaves her dome. So we know we did it wrong because we're on a rocky ledge. Let's go back up the mountain. Before Jen starts his climb, the crystal slips from his fingers and shatters on the rocks below. Well, let's climb back to the dome. I actually did not know it wouldn't let you get very far. She says, I see your back, says Aruga. So you must have taken the wrong shard. You may choose again, but be careful. So it's pretty much going to do the same thing. So we're going to take the blue shard. And the Gartham show up. Let's try to save Aruga. Jen reaches for Aruga, but she pulls away and yells, "Run! Let's fight them!" Jen runs forward and the black claw just misses and crashes him into a table. The Gartham is too strong for Jen. Yeah. It's at this point it really won't let us die. Her dome bursts into flames. Let's go back and rescue her. In his heart, Jen knows that he cannot help her. She has been taken by the Gartham. He must go on. Pause again and be right back when we can actually die. Well, we're back with some Gartham. Let's see if the game will let us die yet. I know it will. I'm just not sure at what point. Because I've actually gotten a death message before. They're actually kind of amusing. Happy songs turn to screaming. Well, let's fight to save the pod people. Kira grabs Jen's hand. There's nothing you can do to help the pod people. We must escape. No, we mustn't. Let's start running and hope for the best. Jen and Kira dash out the door and head west. Garth will follow a few feet behind them. Let's yell, ha ha, you cannot catch us. Bad move. The Gartham catch Jen and Kira and turn them over to the Skeksis. Under the dark crystal, the helpless Gelflings watch the suns come together. There is good news and bad news. Well, let's read the bad news. The bad news is that you lost the game. Let's read the good news. The good news is that you can give Jen and Kira another chance to save the world. Just play the game again. Well, we don't really want to do that. It's pretty much what happens every time you die. It's normally you get grabbed by the Gartham, and it gives you do you want the good news or the bad news? So, if anybody wants, I'll go through a few more of the deaths, but it's pretty much the same thing. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this Let's Play of Gelfling Adventure. I will be finishing up Let's Play Mixed Up Fairy Tales, and Mystic Quest, of course, is still on my list, as well as King's Quest II+. So, see you guys then.